my channel. Today's video is going to be my January budget for 2021, and of course, as always, I'm going to be using my Bella Planella kits. I love the pink for this month. I think it's super cute. So let's just get right on into it. I do have my little sheet here over to the side that I use to do my draft budget. If you want to pick these up, these are available in my Etsy shop, Life with Kate's Co. I'll leave a link for it down in the description box. If you want to pick up any of my little digital sheets, then you can. But let's get started for January. So, which washi do I want to use? I think I want to use this one. It's this gorgeous white with pink and gold. So, I'm going to zoom you right in so you can see. I played a bit with the aperture on my camera and I'm not sure if it's overexposed. I think I've maybe went from it being really dark to it being too light, if that makes sense. 2 seconds, I have to take this little card out because I can feel it when I'm doing my budget. So, oh, I've noticed that this doesn't fit all the way. Maybe because it's a new budget planner. Maybe they don't fit all the way. I've got the wrong size. Not sure, but it doesn't bother me either way. The budget will still look just as cute. So, let me know down in the comment section if you are feeling ready for 2021. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel. I am hoping that things are going to get better and we're not going to end 2021 the same way we ended 2020, with COVID still largely at the centre of the world. And just, yeah, I'm hoping that 2021 is going to be a better year for us. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. So, as always for a budget, we start with our income. So we have 2 sets of income, which is myself and my fiance. So I'm going to pop my lines in first because I find that easier to work with. So for your budget, you have your estimated income, your actual, which you fill out at the end of the month, and then plus or minus. So the income we have is myself, and my estimate for myself is 1,850, and then we have my fiance, and his estimate is 1,150. So altogether that would give us a total of 3,000 for the month. Perfect. Next I'm going to put some thin washi down. Let's use this kind of cloud effect. Perfect. And then after that we will have our expenses. So I like to split up my expenses with variable and fixed. If you do not know, variable expenses are things that can change from month to month, and your fixed expenses are things that are always the same. So usually they are direct debits, or like things like your rent or your mortgage, things that come out and it's the same price every single month, just so that they are split up, and it makes it a lot easier for me to do them. So let's start with our variable expenses. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 variable expenses for the month of January. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's put our little total sign down here. Perfect, and we'll just draw in our lines. So your variable expenses are things that you set a budget for. So you have your, again, you have your budget, your actual, and then your plus or minus. So for variable expenses, I have petrol, and I am going to budget £90 for the month of January. This is the month, if any, that our petrol will go up, just because the school that I'm at has changed and it is further away, so we may use more petrol. We then have food, which is like our grocery shopping if you are in America, and we're going to budget £280 for the month. Next we have our sinking funds or savings. I'm just going to write savings and I'll know what it means. And this month we're putting £400 in. This money has already been earmarked for something, so it kind of is going into our account and then is getting wiped straight back out. Then we have myself and Thomas, and we do get a different amount. I always say all the time it's because I do YouTube, so I get extra amount for stickers, etc. But we don't really care about that. So Thomas gets 200 and I get 3. Next we then have household. So household is things like buying things for the house or household necessities like toilet paper or cleaning products. I like to put that in a separate category from obviously our food shop, even though we usually buy it together. I'm going to budget £100 for that. We then have eating out, and I don't know about anyone else, but during all these lockdowns and during COVID, we have been eating out a lot. It kind of feels like you're having a day out when you get a takeaway. So I'm going to budget £130. We then have my mum's birthday. I've actually already bought her birthday present, but I'm not sure if we're going to add anything to it. But that, we're going to budget £40 for that. We usually don't get my mum much on her birthday unless it's special, just because it's so close to Christmas. She usually has a lot. Obviously you get lots of Christmas presents, so she usually doesn't need much. She's actually told me for her birthday that she wanted new earbuds and a new Apple Watch strap, so we picked that up for her. So that is everything for our variable expenses. So and unbudgeted, we always budget 0. So all of these things added up is £1,540 for our variable expenses and our savings. Next we have fixed expenses, and we usually have quite a lot of these. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 fixed expenses. So I know down to here is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm just going to estimate where it should go so that I don't lose my place. Yeah, pretty good. So bit of fluff on. I think it's came from my joggy bottoms. So fixed expenses, we have rent first. This should be our second last rent payment before we move into our new house. It keeps getting pushed back because of getting materials in and lockdowns and everything like that. It just keeps getting pushed back, but hopefully we will get in soon. 2021 will be the year that we get into our house. Just not sure which month it will be. But rent, and then we have our council tax, our phone bill. Then I like to put our subscriptions in together. So those are my Twinkle and my music subscription for music for my YouTube channel. This is the first month that we will be paying our car payment. When we bought our car in September, we're doing a deal where you didn't have to pay, you got like 6 months free, something like that. So the end of January is the first time that we will be paying our car payment. We then have our car insurance. So if you did not know, me and my fiance share a car. Just with our age and everything, we didn't feel like we needed 2 cars. Maybe in the future we'll get 2 cars, but we've got a really good car, and it just doesn't seem like we needed 2. We're still able to make it work, that we don't need to kind of take 2 cars. We're able to take each other to work, and we always make it home. So yeah, you never know, down the line we may be able to afford 2 cars, but just with how young we are, we don't feel like it is a necessity. We then have our internet payment, our gas and electric, and then our home insurance. Our home insurance is really low because we only have contents insurance as we're renting right now, but that will go up in the next couple of months with us moving into our new house. We then have our TV licence. I'm not sure about where you stay or what country you stay in, but we have to pay a TV licence in order to watch like BBC, the kind of standard channels that you have. That's what we pay. Thomas then also has, oh, I don't think I've done enough lines. I wonder if I can pull this up. I've counted wrong. Oh no, it's ripping. Right, TV licence, we'll then put sofa, and then sports and Spotify we will combine. Wonder what I could put it as. I'll just, because I've already got subscriptions up there, I'll just put music / sports. I must have counted incorrectly. Okay, perfect. So this is the part I always find really hard because of the coil, so that's why it's so squint. But our rent is $5.50 for the month. Our council tax is $200. Our council tax is actually about $196 or something, but I just round it up, just makes it easier. Phone bills are $132, but that includes our Netflix, Thomas's payment for his Apple Watch, something else included in that as well. So it's not just phones, oh, his PlayStation as well. Subscriptions for me is £20. Our car payment is $200. Our car insurance is £54.50. Internet is $44. Then we have gas and electric, which is £53 each. Home insurance is $13. TV licence is £13.50. So hard to write with this coil. Our sofa is £53.50. And then our sports and Spotify is $25. And all of that together comes to £1,199. £411.50. Ooh, that was a dodgy zero. Perfect. So after that, we then put our little savings tracker at the bottom. So even though I already account for savings, I like to put this at the bottom. We don't use it as savings, but we use it as a buffer, just in case we ever went over budget on something. Then we have kind of money left over. I don't like to have months where we have nothing left over at the end in our potential savings. It kind of freaks me out. I like to have a little buffer, because I think in life you never know what's going to happen. Things could break, or you run out of things and you have to pick it up. You just never know what's going to crop up in life, so I always like to have a little buffer at the end. So taking into account our income minus our variable minus our fixed expenses, we are left with £48.50 in our buffer, which is not bad at all. So let's zoom you out so you can see it. So this is our budget all finished. I really like the colour scheme for January. I am just going to very quickly set up our weekly check-in pages, and I think I'm going to use this cute little white and pink kind of spotted polka dot for this. So let's put it on second line. Perfect. Zoom you in a bit so you can see. And I'm not actually sure how many weeks are in January. I'm going to have to check. I usually check in every weekend, so maybe we'll count how many Sundays there are. So if we flip to January, so you can see, so the first is here, so that would be the 1st to the 7th. We could do the first 1, 2, 3, yeah, so roughly 4 weeks in January. Probably if you did it a different way, it would probably make 5, but I just like to do kind of weekend to weekend. So but let's just do 4 weeks in January, make it easier. So I am going to stop tracking myself and Thomas's allowance every single week, just because it wasn't really working. I think I'm going to track it more in our sinking funds page. So I'm just going to be tracking petrol, food, household, eating out and unbudgeted. So 5 instead of 7. I think that'll work best. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still not sure if we'll be able to fit all 4 weeks onto one page, but we can wait and see. Really stick that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll either just make it or it won't work. I could put week 4. No, actually I think it should be fine. I think we should be fine to fit all 4 weeks. It'll just be when we have a 5-week month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that fits in really nicely. Just takes up the full page, which I like. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So let's pop a little bit of pattern washi down the bottom to close out this page. Oh no, I've ripped it. hopefully it won't be too noticeable. No, you can't really see it anyway. Perfect. So that is how our weekly check-in page is looking. Let's put all of our lines in. This is the part that I'm not very good at. Because I've got such a squinty hand. I'd love to know if anyone's really good at drawing straight lines. Just isn't something that I am the best at. But let's do this. So all I have to do is decide what weeks I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do Friday to Friday, so it will be the 1st until the 8th. Yeah, let's do the 1st until the 8th. So let's do 01 until the 8th. And then we'll do 9th until, I'm going to grab another planner here just so I can see January there. So 1st until the 8th, the 9th until the 15th. And then we'll have the 16th until the 22nd. And then the 23rd all the way to the end of the month. So we'll do it to the 31st. Perfect. So that is our budget and weekly check-in pages all set up. I love the pink for January. I think it's so pretty. But that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below in the comment section how your January budget is looking. Have you changed anything? Has anything changed in your life that's maybe changed the way you budget? I hope these videos help you. If you have any questions as well about budgeting, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing if you would like to follow me on my budgeting journey, or if you're just interested in budgeting in general. Hit that big red subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Have a magical day. Bye.